What is going on, guys? I'm back on part two. I am so sorry for that brief error. I know a lot of people are actually looking at my content now on the part two. We are going to go back to error. I know rehashing what we talked about. We talked about Sync speaking about how he is disappointed in the Democratic Party not being able to tell Joe Biden that he is not cognitive enough to lead the party to victory and not finding a replacement for him. But little do Sink do not know, and the other people at the Young Turks, is that the Democratic Party planned this to be this way. They were shooting for a possible slam dunk. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing else. And it didn't turn out to go as planned. And now they are shitting their pants because they have no answer to the imminent hell they're about to take. Now, as I was saying before, there has been a lot of inroads with the conservatives getting into the black community. One of those inroads is a special person that is going to come up and talk during the Republican National Convention. Now, before y'all say y'all shit, because I know a lot of people going to say some smart ass stuff about this woman. I understand she dated a lot of rappers. I understand that she got a baby by one. And I also know that she was a part of a very controversial movement called the Slut Walk. And that was basically a movement for women to be liberated sexually and actually be able to sleep with as many men as men like to sleep with women. But we're not talking about gender roles, any of that shit. That is not what it's about. I'm just stating the obvious of how much inroads has progressed since Trump has been taking the campaign of making America great again by storm. So let me introduce you to who is going to be speaking on the National Convention. And fake drum roll, please. Oh, man. And here we go. That's right. Amber Rose. Now, Amber Rose, again, has dated a lot of rappers. She has had kids with, what's his name? Wiz Khalifa. I think she has 2 kids with him. And she has also dated 21 Savage. She dated a lot of guys in the industry. And at one point, she had hit the wall and was looking rough. But now she's back being the blind bombshell and has reinvented herself to support Trump. Now, which is, to me, a great PR move right there for Trump. Because this shows people that now Trump has now got the urban community back on his side. Last week, 2 weeks ago, we talked about Icewear Vezo. If you don't know who Icewear Vezo is, these are rappers out of Chi-Town. Then we talked about the group of rappers in New York. See, this ain't nothing new though. If you've been a Trump fan like I have been, growing up in the early 2000s, listen to that music in the late 90s, rappers would rap about Trump being the billionaire and want to have money like Trump. So this is nothing new. Only reason why Trump got a bad name in the black community because people didn't like the fact that Trump was calling out the situation that's going on in the black community. High crime, people being fucked up and don't want to improve themselves, always looking for a handout. Like right now, We still got that going on. When you talk to one of these progressives about how good it is being on the conservative front, the first thing they want to bust out and say, well, what about reparations? I want reparations. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. You're not guaranteed reparations. What if your family was not enslaved at all in this country? What if your family migrated here? Okay? You're not entitled to no damn money. Out of 13% of the black population in America, imagine how many people are really never have been enslaved in their bloodline. It'll shock us all. So you can't bust out and say that you deserve your 40 acres in a mule. I mean, I'm just being 100 right now, man. We as black Americans got to quit that shit. We got our freedom by the things that Martin Luther King and Malcolm X did for us in the civil rights movement. We got our freedom when we fought to get this affirmative action bullshit, and once again, we fucked that up because we sure didn't take advantage. Now, we're really getting hooked up again with this DEI bullshit. Diversity, equity, inclusion. Look who we got as a DEI right now. Kamala Harris, a walking DEI. She ain't got no damn skill to be no vice president. She don't even give a fuck to have the skills to be the vice president, but she loves the title. No one knows not one damn cool thing she's done since she's been in office, except for being on these black award shows, giggling and higgling. Yeah. What? You look like a caricature. I need someone that when they say my name, they got work appended to it, points and proof that I'm doing my job. But again, I digress. Now, there is more disturbing news about the MAGA movement. I'm going to talk about this before I wrap this up for the night. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about this one right here, but this is coming out of Atlanta. Y'all gonna like this one. This is hilarious. Give me 1 second. Now, this was about almost 2 weeks ago. There's a guy out of Atlanta that had a sit down about the black businesses, round table at the barbershop. And he tries to play this whole bullshit about he didn't know what was going on, that he got blindsided. But don't you worry, there's more. Listen to this bullshit here that you try to play. Again, this is fair use, fair use. And I'm about to share this with y'all right quick. Hold on. For a second. Here. All right, I'm going to pull it up. We're going to play it. Fair use. Let's get it.
Now, all new at 6, the owner of Rocky's Barbershop in Atlanta says he feels he was misled by a campaign event for former President Trump the day before the debate. Rocky Jones tells our Karis Belger he thought his Buckhead shop was just hosting a forum for Black businesses, but he says he never expected to fade into the realm of politics.
To me, cutting hair is like an art.
And smooth waves are not the only thing Rocky Jones wants his shop to be known for.
We try to specialize in just giving good service to the community. As you can see, I've been here since 17 years and it's been good.
Which is why he jumped at the chance to help other Black business owners get ahead.
Started with a text, then it went to a call because I was actually out the country. And just me agreeing to do a Black small business, roundtable. I thought it was like something real private.
It was anything but. Rocky, along with Black business owners from across Metro Atlanta, crammed into his shop, along with Trump surrogates like Ben Carson. But it wasn't all shop talk.
Thinking about Black business in Atlanta, small Black businesses in Atlanta. And I'm like, okay, so when are we going to start talking about this?
He says a call from former President Trump during the event cut deep.
Why is the ex-president calling somebody in my barbershop? This has nothing to do with small Black businesses.
And he was left with a lot more than razor burn.
We had some calls. Thursday, we definitely got some calls, some backlash, some angry people that don't know me. And I have to deal with that. I have no involvement in politics. We don't even talk politics in my barbershop. It's all sports. Commend everybody to vote, but that's your business. I don't tell you what to do.
The number of customers, he says, has trimmed down, but he hopes the shock will fade and he can keep helping his community. Kara Spelger, 11 Alive News.
Now,
you saw that, you heard that. This man talking about he got misled, bullshit, the whole nine that most people say, what's up, Ben Garcia? And my heart goes out for him, right? You know what they said? There's three sides to every story. Your side, the real side, and then the truth. Guys, here we go. I'm going to have to show y'all another one. This one's about to blow your mind. Here comes the plot twist. 1 second on that one. It's coming. All righty. So here's the response from the Trump gang. All right. Now, this is what Trump and family had to say about this fool. Fair use, guys. Let's go.
Tonight at 6, the Trump campaign is responding after an Atlanta barbershop owner says that he was misled when he agreed to host a campaign event for the former president the day before the debate. Rocky Jones from Rocky's Barbershop tells 11 Alive that he thought his Buckhead shop was hosting a forum for Black business owners, not a campaign event. But the Trump campaign is firing right back, posting on X, formerly known as Twitter, pictures of a signed contract between.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me rewind that for you guys. Hold on. Signed contract. Hold on now. Agreed to pay the owner the sum of $4,800 to rent for 1 day. This cat got almost 5 bands. 5 bands. So you mean to tell me you got almost 5 bands? And all of us, and this wasn't planned? Like Trump just came in and say, hey, young man, this is what I need you to do. I need you to promote me in the Black community. And if you do what you're supposed to do, I'll make sure that everybody comes to your shop. And he got an insurance of up to $1 million if something happened on the property. Venue use agreement. That's his writing. Now all of a sudden he ain't got nothing else to say. His ass done shut the hell up. He ain't got nothing to say now. He don't want to respond. So the moral of the story is, guys, especially you fake maggots out here that's trying to join the movement now because all of a sudden you realize that shit ain't going your way. You better have some thick skin because in the community you're going to be called names. You're going to lose. People going to threaten you to lose your business. But guess what? If you with MAGA, you can always think outside the box. You in Buckhead. You are in Buckhead, a very nice area, very rich. You can get white folks to come to your barbershop and cut hair. Then you really got a different type of clientele. See, that's what y'all ain't thinking. You got to think like a business. You thinking like a broke sucker in the hood. I just don't want black people to look at me like I don't care about my people. Man, I don't give a fuck. I know who I am. I know what my culture is. And I know where I came from. And I always never forget that. But at the end of the day, I also know common sense do prevail. And a lot of shit that the Democrats stand for, that's not in my wheelhouse. That doesn't help me. It doesn't improve my family or my quality of life. And I sure in the hell ain't going to live in the United States of America in fear. Because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that being a black man is successful in America, you're supposed to be afraid. You're supposed to run around and be a coward and always blame the white man whenever your cowardness take over. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. I am who I am. If God is for me, who in the hell is against me? Better start using those words, man. But yeah, I had to put that out there. I ain't even gonna finish the clip. So you know how that went. He ain't want to respond now. Because he thought his slick ass was gonna get away with everybody feeling sorry for him. You got paid $4,800, dog, to rent out. And you got $1 million insurance coverage during the venue. You even had a Blacks for Trump sign in your barbershop. Yeah, you was money hungry. I tell you what, if it was so non-political for you, why won't you give them back their $5,000 almost, huh? Why won't you go and say you are sorry for ever agreeing to this? Oh no, you're not gonna do that. Fake ass damn conservative. I hate fake conservatives, dog. Be real. Fuck. Quit being a bitch. Be real. That's all I got to say on it. Anyway, guys, y'all was get this podcast probably chopped up tomorrow because I'm going to go to bed. I get up early in the morning. I know everybody asked me on my other podcast about my new true crime. I will work on that tonight before I go to sleep. I'm going to have to listen to the story again in my mind, get some more context. But it is going to be a good Killer Neighbor is the season over there on You Can't Make This BS Up. This is my first season doing it. It's about true crime stories where people actually lose their lives. So please jump on the podcast on all platforms, and I will try to have something up about that tomorrow before I get some shutout. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Once again, stay strong and do not let anyone deter you from greatness. That being said, I'm out.